Hey guys, sorry for getting on so late. Actually, I wasn't intending on coming on today, but I don't know, kind of get pushed by my guide. So here I am. We're gonna already start with the general reading for everybody. Okay, so here and now it's in reverse. And what this means, what I'm feeling from this card, is there's a lot of turbulence. And we all might know that the full moon is coming on in a few days. There's going to be a lot of chaos. Okay, that's what I'm feeling off the bat. I'm feeling a lot of tension where you might be stressed when you usually aren't. There's a lot of social conflict right now. This could be on a global scale and then on a private scale. It's a time to definitely tread lightly, because if you say the wrong thing, even if you didn't mean to, even if your intentions were good, it's going to come off really harshly, and it's going to create a ripple effect where you tear open events and consequences that you didn't expect to do. So I'm seeing this. Be quiet. Don't fight. Don't shout. Don't argue. If it's a heated topic about something like politics or about like family, don't talk about it. Because no matter how you bring it up, even if you're honest, even if you're a genuine person, it's going to be taken the wrong way, and it's going to have like a ripple effect. So there's like a domino effect of consequences that you never meant to create. So be careful during this time. I'm also feeling that there's a lot of changes in the wind, and this is a good thing. You're being led out from the chaos, and you're being guided by the wind. It's kind of like you're a feather and it's pushing you in a certain way. You're being guided by the wind into flow. And what does flow mean? It means movement. So if you've been feeling stagnant lately with your health or with exercise or anything that you've been stagnant with, um, you're going to start moving in the right direction. So that's a really, really good sign. You might feel at first that things are a little bit wonky. Say, for example, you want to start like an exercise program. You might get hurt, right? But it doesn't mean that it's not right for you. For some reason, you kind of feel like, oh shit, like this thing that I've been wanting to do, suddenly I feel like doing it, and I feel like it's time to keep going and start moving. This is that. So this period is upside down here and now card is about that. Just know that there's a lot of changes in the air, okay, everyone? There's a lot of power at this time too. So when I say power, what I was trying to allude to in the beginning is when you say something and you didn't mean it to say in a rude way, but it's having massive consequences, there it's almost like having a speakerphone. It's like what you said, it goes further and further and further. This is what's happening right now. Here and now, your words are super freaking powerful. Um, and I would say, as Jackie speaking, that's a really good time for manifestation. So the thoughts that you're thinking right now, if they're shitty thoughts, it's going to be a lot easier to attract things that aren't so great, right? But if they're good thoughts, it's also going to be way easier to attract really good things. So a nice tip that'll boost your guys' vibration is to dream. This is something that my guides have been telling me. And it doesn't mean like, oh, like when I'm 13, or no, when I'm 13, in 10 years, I want to be like a professional baseball player. Okay, yeah. But it doesn't have to be something wonky. Because you know when you dream, you think like, what? Do I want to be like a pop star? Do I want to be like something? And it just doesn't feel right to you. What I mean by dream is like something that gives you joy. Because I think that we're not used to dreaming. So when we're not used to dreaming, then we start to go the wrong direction with it. And I see that there's someone here. Hello. If you want a free read, I'm down to dish them out right now because I just started. So yeah, I mean, it's really crazy. It's a powerful time right now. Choose your words wisely, and really get focused on your intentions, because right now there's a lot of forces, spiritual forces, energetic forces in the earth right now that's really going to lead you to your desires. So keep your thoughts in line, and remember that the wind, like the psychic wind, is pushing you to move and to start something. So that's a really positive time for starting projects that you've been delaying. Okay. I'm trying to think of what would be the most beneficial thing for everyone to see if they're coming on just to watch the offline bit. You know what? Oddly, I feel like bringing past pets. So let's do, let's bring in your past pets from the other side. Let's bring them to the forefront. I'm gonna do 3 cards. Okay, I will do. Woohoo! This is so fun. I love animals. I have some animals with me right now. Some of my old folks will definitely know them. My 2 chihuahuas. Okay, so I got 1 card and 2 cards. Let's just stick with 2 instead of 3. So this is card 1. Come to the edge. This is card 2. Exchanging gifts. And look, there's a little kitty cat. Okay, that says a lot. All right, so come to the edge. So what I'm seeing with this dog, he looked like a Rottweiler. He looks like a macho guy, or like a pit bull, or even a female dog, but it feels very, very macho. So it looks like a male. I'm talking like King Doberman type status. He's coming to you and he's telling you that I've always shown you bravery in the lifetime that we were together. He's telling me actually that he was taken away too soon. So big dogs, they have a lifespan about like 10 to 12 years, maybe even like 8. Very, very little. Big dogs have a short lifespan. But he was probably taken when he was about like 3 or like or even 2. Like the number was very, very short. He's trying to tell you that he sees you really afraid, whether you're afraid to start a new project, a new job, or you're just like you have social anxiety, something like that. He sees you as really afraid, and he's trying to tell you that he's still there for you, guarding you. He's still there for you, supporting you as well. And I think that might bring you great relief. Okay, and then let's go to the second card. This is your past kitty. How cute. All right, so this cat was very outgoing, very flirty, really, really feminine. So I think this was a female cat. And what I'm sensing from this is she's telling you to have joy, bring the joy back into your life. She's showing me that she used to play with like this bell, and she would like ring it like this. So if you ever hear that sound, maybe that's her. But she's trying to tell you, like, wake up, see the sunshine, stop moping around. Like, I could tell that this cat would kind of remind you to have joy again. And I think that this cat has passed, makes you very sad. But just because animals cross to the other side, it doesn't mean that they're not there. I know their physical body isn't there, and so we have a really complicated time with that as humans, but what I'm trying to say is that they really don't change their personality. So who they were to you living is the same as who they are even in heaven. So yeah, they're really trying to get you out of bed, to get out of this depressive slump, this moodiness, whatever is going on with you right now, and to invite the sunshine back into your life again. Literally open those curtains, remind yourself it's a new day, go get a pot of fresh coffee type of thing. Yeah, this cat is really persistent. So if he or she has ever bitten you to get you to focus on him, I can see that. Okay, so oops. All right, so let's get the ball rolling. I am waiting for some peeps to come in. I think it's just way too late for everybody. I got on super late, so I'm gonna just give everyone some joy right now. And let's start with a general for all signs. Okay, we're gonna start with the Earth sign. Okay, so Earth signs, I'm getting the and this is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I'm getting the words shit or get off the pot. So it looks like, ooh, like you're kind of like doing these earth signs and should I do that thing? Should I go talk to that girl? Should I order this thing? Should I do this? Should I do that? Whatever it is that's making you feel like, I don't know if I want to do it. Should I do it? Shit or get off the pot. Either decide no or go and do that thing. I'm trying to ask my angels, why is this so important for you to do it? Okay. They're saying that when you don't move, you stay stagnant, and that stagnancy is a really uncomfortable feeling for you that causes restlessness, I'm hearing. Um, it's just kind of like twisting up your energy, and it feels like inside is just not moving, like the energies, the chakras, it's just kind of stuck. So whatever it is that you're going to do, that you've been wanting to do, shit or get off the pot so that your chakra reels can be turning again. Okay, earth signs. All right, let's do the water signs. Water signs, water signs. Okay, water signs. Okay, it kind of feels like you're really hurt right now, water signs. It feels like somebody's rejected you, somebody's criticized you, and you're feeling like, bleh, like I don't know what to do with this, and I just feel it just hurts, You're feeling like that. So let me ask your guides. I'm sorry, my angels, what to do about this. Okay. All right. So Earth, water signs, you need to know that there's some bravery that you need to summon. Courage, I'm hearing. It's something you need to summon from within. So I think that water signs, we tend to believe that we're sensitive and that we can't have a suit of armor, that we can't, I don't know, have the muscles. You know what I'm saying? Um, it comes from within, this courage, this strength. Uh, it really feels like you're fighting somebody. I see two people and they're at odds against each other. So another card fell out. Okay, this is about justice and fairness. So if I keep hearing like custody battle. So if you're a water sign that's in a custody battle right now, summon the courage from within. Because whoever that you're dealing with is a narcissistic, nasty, immature, selfish, self-absorbed, and they do not get to eat you alive with their criticism and with their toxicity. Okay, water signs, you got all these 3 cards. Like an extra one just jumped out. This one says never ending story, to be fair, sorry, in reverse, come to the edge where you need to summon your bravery. And let me ask them, what will summoning your bravery give you in return, I guess. Okay, I'm hearing mama bear, mama bear. It's not so much for you, actually. It's for your kid. It's for your kid who needs to see that you're okay. And that's what you're getting in return from summoning your courage from within. Okay. Okay. And next, let's see my dog. Come here, Mama. Come see the people on YouTube. This is my pepperoni. She's like, what am I doing here? She's just a cute girl, and she got a shower. And she smells so good. Look at her little feet. And just so cute. Bye-bye. Sorry, okay. So now let's do air signs. I'm really curious about the air signs during this time because there is like a energetic wind that's pushing us towards our goals. And I'm really wondering how this is affecting our fellow air signs. Where is the card? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so air signs, you got soulmates. Whoa. Loyal heart. That's good. And a leg up. Oof. So air signs, I'm very much feeling a romance vibe. However, there's a sense of conflict. It's a sense of 2 polar people that aren't on the same page, and because they're disagreeing with each other, they think that they're not meant for each other. Based on these cards, I don't think that at all. Okay, so let's get into the root of why you're feeling this way. Okay, so my angels are telling me that actually, air signs, the person that you are in conflict with, you guys deeply love each other, but your sense of pride is causing separation and a rift between you, which is making you think like, oh, if we can't get on the same page, then maybe we're not right for each other. And that's just not true, because the love is so there. And in fact, I think that this person might be your twin flame, because there's these 2 twins here. It says loyal heart. This person has your back, dude. Like, you really got to recognize that this is a loyal partner right here. Don't give it up. Especially now during this time where it's so chaotic, that just one thing that you might say that has like an itty bitty feeling of conflict in there, it could cause like a huge separation. It could cause drama. It could cause months of repair type of thing. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the beginning where I did the general reading for everybody. Oh my goodness. Don't give up on this person. You really need to set aside that pride that you have, air signs. And I'm curious about what that pride is. So let me ask what that might be. You're afraid to be... Oh, okay. Hold on a second. It's a sense of justice, actually. A sense of justice in standing up for yourself, air sign. So you think that if I stand up for myself and I cause this separation, then you'll hear me and you'll see me. But that's not how love works in a relationship. Yes, there are moments where you fight and those fights need to be had because you are extremely frustrated, but this isn't necessary. This feeling of in order for you to see me and listen to me, I'm going to remove myself from the relationship, from the topic, from the equation. That's not the right choice to make. Try to remember what you guys really have and try to let go of that pride. Okay, air signs. And I see that there's one person here. Hello. Would you like a free read? I'm Jackie, otherwise known as Heart to Heart Readings, and I can connect you to folks that are living on the other side. And I see two people. Hello. I'm dishing out some free reads right now if you want one. All right, so now let's move on to the fire signs. That's the last group. And if you guys want to look at the other signs that I just read, as well as just a general reading for everybody on what's going on right now because of the full moon, that's all in the beginning. So let's do this fire signs. Hello, hello. Nina Farad, okay, give me your question. Oh, and please like and sub. Arhelia, oh my God. I feel like I was meant to be on for you. I swear. Because I was like, I don't know, should I go on today? And I felt like pushed to be on. And oh my God, that's crazy that you're here. Do you want a free read? Oops. Okay. Okay, so fire signs. You got, okay, let me put this upright. Blessed, but in reverse. Okay, so let me tune in. Okay, you are blessed, but you just don't see it. So fire signs, that's Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. You are so divinely loved and supported right now, fire signs, but your head is in the sand. I I feel like I need to give a story about myself. So you might be feeling caught up in some recent events that made you feel really down about yourself. And because of that, you're not able to see, like, your angels are like, oh, hey, just look up here. Look up here, Jackie. Look up here, Arhelia. If you're a fire sign, I think that's Sagittarius or Scorpio. I'm not sure. We're here. You're divinely supported. Be grateful. And not grateful in the sense of like the way your toxic parents have asked you, but grateful in the sense of raise your vibe, dude. Yeah, you need to be reminded this, fire signs, that you're divinely supported. And yeah, you got this. Whatever it is that you're dealing with right now, those insecurities, those doubts that you feel, you got this. Because your angels are magical and they love you so much. And I really feel like they're guiding you right now in the sense of like leading your life to your divine purpose, to your path. Okay, fire signs. So I just finished all the signs. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that. So Nina says, I don't really have a question. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life right now. Okay. So I'm going to need something specific because I think there's miscommunication in the air lately. And I think something specific might be helpful for the both of us. As you two, Arhelia, do you have a specific question? Okay, so career-wise, I'm starting from the bottom, and I have a toddler. Full-time job? Or you're... Okay. I'm starting. Life was recently flipped upside down for me. No, my son's biological dad isn't in the picture. Hey man, you drink a lot of water. Okay, so Nina, do you want to ask your guides like how they could best support you right now? Oh gosh, your mom recently passed away. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a crazy time right now. I'm not sure if it's my internet, but I'm not seeing like a specific question from you. Because right now, actually, there's a typhoon, so it might be affecting my internet. Why don't we like pull what your guides want to tell you right now? Okay, Nina? Okay, all right. So Nina, this is the card that you got, Chop Wood. Does okay, so obviously in this card, Chop Wood, let's say you want to build a fire, but you need the wood. You need to go out and you need to chop them, right? It's very like like mechanical in thinking, and it's like doing the work, doing the mechanical stuff, whether it's to keep you focused, right, and keep your mind quite narrow right now, just so it doesn't expand and you're thinking about all this stuff that's happening to you right now. Does this mean anything to you, Nina, when I'm saying like really keeping your sights on just like what's in front of you and like getting through your day, like a schedule of A, B, C, D? Okay, it does. Can you talk about that? What does that mean to you, Nina? And hello, if you're new here, I'm Jackie, otherwise known as Heart to Heart Readings, and I can connect you to the other side. So if you would like to get a reading, go ahead and donate down below. There is a link tree, and you can select Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App to donate. I also have a website, hearttoheartreadings.com, where we could do a one question read 2-question read and an hour live read between you and I, just so we can connect to your guides, connect to loved ones that have crossed, and get a conversation going between you and the other side. So Nina says, I've been trying to get into a routine for so long and I can't seem to do it. I also have so much going on. I'm neglecting some important tasks. Okay. There is a sense that I'm seeing that, like, let's say you got the wood, right? But now it's like on um an automatic wood cutter, and it's like really going through those saws, and it's just like burning the edges because it's going so fast. Like, are you feeling burnt out? There's like this whirlwind in your head, like a gear that keeps turning and turning and turning, and it's like a bunny rabbit that's like on that carrot just like way too fast, because like it's like you're thinking about all the fucking tasks that you need to do, yet it's not helping you in the end because it's not helping you finish or get through them or to even start. Right. Okay, so I'm glad that we have that validation point out there. Right, right. You're feeling so overwhelmed, way too many thoughts. Yeah. All right. Let me see what your guides are pulling up for me. Oh, they're showing me your kid. And they're showing me your kid smiling, like big smiles, and you can't help but to smile back. Yeah, and you're thinking like, oh my God, like I have so much shitty stuff going on in my life right now, but this kid's smile is just so genuine. Like, how does he do that kind of thing? Do you resonate with that? That's so funny. Okay, good. So you do resonate with that. Isn't that funny? All right. So, mm, it's odd to say, but your guides are telling me that your kid right now is your safety net, is your emotional support right now, and they're not giving it to me in terms of a toxic thing. They're saying like, no, like this is her energetic savior right now. Would you agree with that, Nina? Like you look at your kid and you're like, how the heck are you so happy? Now I'm happy. I don't know. There's a lot going on with my son too. Oh, okay, okay. Can you explain? If you don't mind. Or Haley says, honestly, there's so much I want to ask, yet nothing in specific in mind. I just want guidance. Any message from the angels, loved ones? I need to know they hear me when I speak to them. Okay, Arhelia. We'll do that after Nina, okay? And if anybody else would like a reading, go ahead and donate. Link is in the description down below. It's only $5 today. It's a steal. They just diagnosed him with autism and a lot of appointments coming up. Actually, I'm really glad that you told me that because neurodivergent people in general have a sense of joy and innocence that we will just not understand. We can only experience the joy that radiates from them. I know that this might sound far-fetched, but your son is your fucking energetic savior. And why do I feel emotional? I don't know if I feel kind of emotional, but um, there's just something really beautiful in the fact that your life feels like it's falling apart, but your son is just like, hey mom, like, I'm not sure if he's verbal or not. I actually worked with children with autism. I was working for some companies doing ABA therapy. But anyway, your mom's like, oh, hey, like, what'd you do today? And you're like, what? It's just like, well, that doesn't really matter anymore because the focus that's coming out, oh, he is verbal. Okay, good. That's good for you. The focus that's coming from him is just so pure. The intention is not on what the shitty stuff going on, even though he can. I'm sure he can feel it because children with autism are so sensitive, so already into the other world, right? Into the psychic realm and stuff like that. He's not focused on what's not working. He's focused on, I love you, mom. And you get to look at him and you're like, oh my God, I'm getting a spiritual break right now just by looking at him. And here's your other card, Nina. Chaos. Oh, this thing is so itchy. Sorry. I keep like touching the mic. I'm sorry, everyone. It says chaos and conflict in reverse. Yeah, your son is straight up patching you up, dude. He is patching you up. You should watch that show, Love on the Spectrum. It's really funny. But it's about like people on the spectrum that start dating, and I don't know why I brought that up. I feel like maybe you would like it. He is keeping me going, keeping me from giving up. Right. Yeah, he is your energetic savior. How does that make you feel, Nina? Does that make you feel like, oh, like spirit is looking out for me? Kind of like, oh, maybe this was meant to happen. Like, I'm lucky to have my son because other people might not have a kid like mine, you know? How does that make you feel? You do feel lucky. That's good. So you see what you have. You're a good mom. What is your sign, Nina, if you don't mind me asking? He has so much potential and it's pushing me to get things done. I'm a Scorpio. Oh. And the dads, are you in a custody battle by any chance? Okay, I got um a donation. So you're not. Okay. So I did a general reading for the water signs, and the water signs right now are in contention with another party. I, that doesn't sound like you, though, does it? TJ, I'm gonna just initial it. TJ, you can go ahead and post your question. I'm sorry, Helly, I'm gonna have to push you back. In contention, it means like, so what I saw in the reading for the general water signs is you're at odds with somebody else, um, and at the same time, water signs, they can be so sensitive and they kind of brand themselves as such, and so when they do that, they forget that they actually are strong. And in the reading for the water signs, I said you need to summon that courage from within so that your child can see that you are okay. You're TJ. Okay, Sunflower wants a general reading. And hello, if you're new here, my name is Jackie, otherwise known as Heart to Heart Readings. If you want to have a conversation with the other side, go ahead and donate for a question. Link is down below. Okay, so TJ, you got milk and honey. Oh boy. It feels like life is upside down for you right now. Does that resonate with you, Sunflower? It just seems like the stuff that you thought was truth, it's not. And you're like living life in like this double reality, like what? It's like you married someone. This is just an example. You married someone, then you find out they're gay, and you're like, what? Okay, so you're saying yes. All right. Jackie, did you get anything from my mom? I did not. I did not see her come through. If you wanna talk to her, you can donate. It's only $5 today. Usually it's 10. So, but anyway, so Sunflower, can you give me a little bit more about your general reading? Is there anything like, oh, just like what your guides want to tell you type of thing? Like words of support, or I think it's important to be clear during this time. Oh, you can hear me scratching. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. What your guides want to tell you. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. So they're telling me that the reason why you're having this experience where your life is upside down and the stuff that you believed actually is not true is because I'm gonna be real honest with you, my dear. You have a tendency to be in la la land. You want to perceive things as they are not, and the truth is just the truth. And when life happens, you're shocked, right? And I don't think that this is the only occurrence of feeling upside down. Oh, you want it on your relationship and your marriage? Okay. Oh, interesting. So you're feeling cheated, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, from your relationship. Is that right? Okay. I want to respect your privacy because I do feel like you're a private person and we are on the internet. Let me just say this. He doesn't seem like a truthful person. I mean, my angels are telling me that he's sneaky and that he's malicious, and he does things behind your back, basically. Like, say that you're cooking dinner and that you're blasting music in your ears, he might be talking to some other girl. This is just an example, but he does stuff like that. And I can only feel. Okay, well, first of all, do you resonate with that before I continue? Otherwise, I make a fool of myself. And I need you to be honest. Okay, so you do. Okay, great. I can only feel that the reason why you tend to look the other way is because you don't think that you're gonna get anything better. What you are receiving right now, it is matching your self-esteem. So let's talk about. Let's try to bring the light back in. Let's see what your guides want to tell you on that. Okay, my dear? And I so support you. I don't think that you're a bad person. I think that you're a sweetheart. You just learned the wrong stuff in life, right? So let's see what your guides want to tell you. Okay. I don't know if you guys have gotten into a fight, but I see you going so gung-ho on him and like really fucking it up. I don't know if you've done that yet, but and I don't know why they're showing me that. Do you know why they would show me that? Like this rage, this sense of lividness at him. You destroyed my career. You destroyed my sense of purpose. Like, what is wrong with you? Not yet. Okay. Okay. I will say this. It's not, they're telling me that it's not going to be worth it for you to do all those things. You're not going to get the outcome that you wanted because you know deep inside that the truth is it's not him, it's you. There's nothing you could do to change him. You know what I'm saying? Um, and your guides are saying to give yourself a little grace. I think you take it really hard when you blame yourself. They're saying give yourself a little grace. Um, they're saying to respect the wounded child from within. Right? They're kind of showing me educating there's a sense of education. Um, that your inner child is making those you're making the decisions based off of your lost inner child when your inner child is actually looking for somebody to set things right, um, to give yourself routine and a sense of space. It's hard to explain. Structure. That's what it is. It's like somebody with ADHD. Like they've never had structure there in their life, and so when they grow up, um, they're like in utter chaos. Right? A way to support their inner child is to live with somebody that can give them a sense of structure. So you need something like that to make you feel safe within. Which would make sense because to have a spouse or an ex-spouse to not rely on, it doesn't feel so great, right? Is there anything specific you want to ask me from this? Will will things get better? That's a good question. Let's see. Oh, your guides are telling you to get out of there. I see you making an exit, and life might be a little chip on the shoulder type when you leave. Um, but I see you learning to fill your own cup. So yeah, things get way better. Okay, Sunflower, I'm gonna end it there. And Arhelia, you said okay. Any messages from the other side? I need to know they hear me when I speak to them. You're welcome, Sunflower. Okay, so Arhelia, you got the card Chaos and Conflict. Sorry, I could feel somebody's emotion was just so big and angry, so it's just kind of like clogging up my senses. So hold on a second. Oof. Okay. So Arhelia, they do hear you. They do. I can see you like praying like real Catholic or Christian style, like at a table. And Arhelia, yeah, they so hear you. When you pray, they are right in the room with you and they are listening, because I can feel like this dead silence. And when you are truly being listened to somebody, you can feel that energy of somebody listening permeate the room, and I can feel that when I see you praying. Oh, your brother is here. Okay, let's see what your brother wants to say. Oh, he says he kind of like puts his hand over your shoulder and he like gives you like a real brotherly like shoulder shake, like dude, like that. He's like, "There's no way I'm not with you, dude," like that. He says, "How could you think I could step away from you for even 1 minute? Like, get your senses back together, Arhelia," type of thing. And he's showing me that because you cannot feel or hear them because you're too worried on being alone. Does that resonate with you, Arhelia? Interesting. Paradoxical. What do you mean? I think there's a lag, so like the text came a little bit late. Ironic. Oh, interesting. Ironic because why? And hello, if you're new here, I'm Jackie, otherwise known as Heart to Heart Readings, and I can connect you to the other side. I'm a medium and an empath, so if you want to have a conversation with loved ones or your angels or your spirit guides, go ahead and donate. Link is in the description. And you can check out my website, hearttoheartreadings.com. The worry of being alone blocks me from feeling I'm not. Exactly, because it's vibration. When you worry and when you feel alone, it's a low vibration. When you feel joyful and you feel connected, it's a high vibration. So yeah, they're contrasts. I know it's so unfortunate, right? That like when we think low things, the lower we get. But if we think high things, the higher we get. Okay. Just don't make that jump from 0 to 100. Make it like mini steps. So like, oh, the AC feels nice. Good for you. Are you sleeping okay? I think there's some lag with my internet. Okay, no, I think since I've been contacting you or before then, my life's so unstable. Right, I know. Yeah, I remember you told me. That's why I asked if you're sleeping okay. I think it's worth a trip, to go to see like both a psychologist and a psychiatrist because they can also prescribe you medicine to help you to sleep. And hello, if you are new here, my name is Jackie, otherwise known as Heart to Heart Readings. I can connect you to the other side. So if you like a reading, go ahead and donate down below. You can check out my website, hearttoheartreadings.com. Everything is in the description. Well, Arhelia, you want to ask another question? Oh, yes, definitely. It's something I have in mind. Good. I'll be praying for you. Oh, I didn't know you had a daughter. Oh, wow. Okay. You want to do a reading for her? What? You'll be 14? Girl, I had no idea. Oh, you've been separated for 2.5 years? Okay. I just want to know if we will reconnect in the near future. Okay. So my guide is saying no, that you're too unstable for it. I'm not saying that it's impossible. And I'm not saying that it will never happen either. They just gave me the impression that you're so, like, your energy is just very ungrounded and very uncentered, unbalanced, right? And so meeting her, it's just energetically, it doesn't align to your highest good, right? Because if you wanted to see her again, you'd wanted to do it when you're stable and you're happy, right? And I think deep down you kind of know that as well. So they said that there's nothing like seeing your daughter see you being fulfilled and happy and content. And it just doesn't match up with your desire, to have her see you not so great right now. Right. Right. And I think that would be every mom's wish. Like, you want your daughter to see what's possible for them too. Is there anything else that you wanted to say or to ask, Argelia? What are you doing? My dog's like licking her foot. It's so loud. You drink a lot of water, lady. Come here. Come say hi. Hmm? Okay. Yes, thank you. Lastly, I lost someone last year. Why did he go? Okay, let's see. Is this family or a friend? So he's telling me that, wow, well, first of all, he left very soon. I don't have a name for a relationship, but it was somewhat of a boyfriend. We lived together. He's telling me that your guys' contract, the time was up. So what that means is, like, before you come into this lifetime, you decide who you want to spend time with and how you want to do it, and apparently the timing as well. I think the timing can be um, varied, but he said, like, the time is up. The time is up. It was time for him to disconnect from you, um, and for him to leave. Basically, it's just very. He sounds like a very logical guy, and the phrases that he's giving me, like, the time was up. It was time to disconnect. And he gives me the impression that the way that he left was very much like a cloud blowing away, like, whew, like, we're done. Not in terms of I want to leave you, but in terms of, like, our spiritual contract is over. We finished it. That's the time that we set. He sounds like a very timely guy. I think he's trying to also allude to you, possibly, that it wasn't personal. It was very much on the basis of the time of God, you know, like this divine timing type thing, basically. It's basically what it was. So I think maybe if you could think about it in terms of divine timing, it was right for you too. The timing, the way it happened, your relationship, how it started, you know. I don't think that your life was meant to be easy, Arhelia, but I also don't think that you're meant to stay this way either. At least that is the hope that I have for you. I'm gonna end it here, okay, Arhelia? You're welcome. I hope that this helped you and that you felt like you made a friend. Oh, Alexis! I was just about to leave. Hi! It's been a while. Alexis, did you have some? No, no, no. Do you have some questions to put in before we close it? Oh, good for you. Okay, and it's only $5 today, so you're super lucky. Okay. Okay, Alexis, go ahead and post your question. Oh my God, I've been crying ever since I started working too. That's terrible. So, what is your question, my dear? I had a dream that this lady told me Archangel Michael watches over me. In the dream, he was shown in the clouds wearing a Spartan uniform, and I saw other angels around him. Why did they tell me that? Okay. Wow. That is some big energies. They're showing me that they're telling you that just to reassure you and let you know that they are indeed protecting you, because Archangel Michael, he is a protector, right? He's known to be super masculine and super buff and super strong, and he is the protector, like the protector. They're showing you that in all. I see like 5 angels. I see about 5. Um, I think, yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I'm seeing like 5 or 6 angels, and yeah, I was so confused. Like, why wait until now when I've been begging for help? Um, so like, why did they tell you that so late? Is that what you're asking me? Or why did they show you that in general? Oh, okay. Why did they tell you so late? Okay, let's see. They said maybe this might be hard to believe, but they said that sometimes you refuse to ask for help. Like, they're showing me that when you cry, you're asking God why, like, why me? And you're like really crying, you know? Um, but you're actually not inviting them in. What you're doing is I'm stating the pain of this universe and its toll that it's taken on me, but I am not saying specifically in that moment, angels, I invite you in to guide and support me, you know? They're saying that like this, like you have to be very explicit with your intention. LMAO. That's funny because I actually don't ask for help. I still sometimes believe I don't matter. I'm working on it though. So yeah, they're not going to step in when you didn't ask them, because they're intruding. They would never do that. So that's why. LMAO. That was so cut and dry. That reading was just like, oh, it's because of this. Okay, at first I didn't believe it because archangels are so high ranking. Oh, don't underestimate them. Just because they're high ranking, it doesn't mean that they can't come down to you. You know what I'm saying? They came here to help people, so they must be pretty good at it. Yeah, archangels, the way that they show up is fucking crazy, bruh. Like one time I was just walking around in my city back when I was still living in the US, and I walked back to this house, and the mailbox, for some reason, it caught my attention. It was just like all red, and the name, it said Gabriel. And I was walking and walking, and then there's this old man that walked by, and he was carrying a tote bag, and on the tote bag, I li- it was an archangel, and I was just like, ah! Like my fucking mouth like just dropped. I even think it said like the word Archangel Gabriel in there. I'm not sure, but I was just like, oh my God. Yeah, I got that dream one day that I came home from work because I didn't want to go to my old job, but I'm back there, so I'm just trying to stay resilient. But man, I'm so tired. Yeah, I feel you. Sometimes I feel like when I'm doing readings that like life stuff that people tell me is just not it's not in line with the same vibration that I channel through. And so I feel like even my own perspective, excuse me, is much higher and much different than the worldly problems that people respond to me with, which is, I'm not sure if it's a good thing or not. That's cool. They say he's really nice. He's a cool guy. Yeah, you can donate for one more. That'll be the last one though, because then I'm gonna come off now after that. Oh, it's 444 over here. That's crazy. It's like you're meant to be here. Look, 444. Those are my dogs. You can override? Wait, what? Okay, Alexis, go ahead and post your question. Should I be worried about the people I work with or any drama involving me? Lately, it's been chaotic amongst coworkers, and I'm trying my best not to be involved in any of it. Oh no. Should she be worried about. Wait, what? Should I be worried about the people I work with or any drama? So you don't want to be sucked into the drama. You don't want any conflict, is what you're saying, right? I think what your guides are showing me is that um, you are worried about them talking about you, and because you're worried about it, you're thinking about it, and because you're thinking about it, you're seeing it. Um, and it's this sense of like, I'm so used to drama that I think it's going to happen everywhere I go type of thing. So in terms of that, let me ask what you could do about it, okay? Oh, that's so funny. They're giving me an image of you having like a rubber band, and then you, every time you think about like drama, then you take that rubber band and you snap it on your wrist, like, don't get involved, don't get involved. Yeah, because that's what happened last time, and I quit before they could fire me. Oh, got it, got it. That sounds terrible. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, so so they're very much saying that you do not have to choose that. What the hell? You don't have to choose that if you don't want to. You don't got to choose drama unless you don't want to. And these are actually, I can see that these are pretty high guides. They just look so wise. Um, and they're very matter of fact with you. You can choose it or don't if you don't want to. It's literally what they're saying. Okay, yeah, because I most definitely have enough dealing with myself because I don't have the mental capacity. Yeah, and it's smart to think like, you know what? I'm gonna not do that because I don't feel so great. Got to keep myself on the same level. But it's very difficult to think sane thoughts when the childhood that you were brought up with was so not sane. So it's a process. It's really, really a process for you to navigate and to figure out, with the help of people in your life, with the help of your team, and to have hope too, you know? And oh God, I work with my mom. Oh no. So I feel like they also put a certain standard on me. Wait a second. Isn't your mom like super toxic? Oh, she's been there over a decade. Wait, are you Alexis? You're the one with the sisters, right? Or am I getting confused with somebody else? Okay, yes, that's you. Okay. LMAO, she is, but I guess she's working on it. Or claims to be. Claims to be. We shall see. We shall see. Okay, so I think I'm going to sign off now. Thanks for hopping in, Alexis. I really appreciate you being here. And Arhelia, I hope that my prayers reach you and that you felt very supported today. And Nina, I don't think that you're here anymore, but thanks for coming on. Thank you, Alexis. Good to see you. All right. And guys, if you would like a private reading with me, you can go into my website, hearttoheartreadings.com, do a 1-question read, a 2-question read, and a 1-hour live between you and I so we can connect you to the other sides. Just letting you know, I don't do prediction-based readings. All right. Bye, guys.